Hi, Leo. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing well. This is the reading for the week of November 2nd, 2020 through November 8th, 2020. And I have a little bit of that bittersweet thing going on because the pagan year has just ended. Samhain is the end of the year. So we're starting a new year. But this year has been it's a shit show. It's just been a total shit show. That, so in one way, I'm really excited about the new year. But on the other hand, I don't know what to think. It's just been a really tough year. And also because November 2nd is my mom's birthday, and my mom's not been with me for a long time. And so sometimes I just miss her. So the first card we get for y'all is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card, well, first of all, we're going to turn it right side up. It's a card all about communication, travel, things like that. And I think that you're fixing to, because it was reversed, I think you're either going to take a short trip this week or you're going to start planning a longer trip. I'm not sure which one it is, but I definitely think that it's involving travel for y'all. The next card we get is the Strength card. And the Strength card is all about self-control, patience, things like that. See, he's fighting the lion, but he's got all the tools he needs. He's got the infinity symbol up here and things like that. So this is the top card that's telling me to do your planning on this trip. Don't just jump in and go. I mean, don't see something on Travel Zoo and say, off I go into the wild blue yonder. No. We're not doing that. We want to do some planning here. Also, we get the Queen of Pentacles. And this one's upright. This person is all about financial security and making good financial decisions. So I think that that's part of this travel, is that you need to plan it so that it's a financially good decision. And I think you might meet someone there that will help you financially. You might learn something. Someone might give you some information, things like that. I know when I've traveled, I've learned some really awesome things. But if I hadn't have learned them, if I hadn't have done that trip, sometimes I wouldn't have met the person that taught me what I needed to know. Now we're going to pull a card from the Crow Tarot. And I have fast become in love with this deck. This artist, MJ Culinari, I can't say her name, Culinane, has gorgeous work. And we get the Queen of Cups. Now let's turn this right side up. And the Queen of Cups is a card that is about a warm friend. So I think this week you need to spend some time with some of your friends and listen to them. There's a woman in your life that has some really good information for you. Because it was reversed, flip it over. I think that you need to take that information, but you need to use your intuition with it. Now I pulled a card from the spell casting oracle deck. Once again, another deck I'm in love with. And this is a transformation card. This is telling me that you're starting to have some changes in your life. And as you're planning this travel, as you're working with these women, I think that this transformation is going to come to fruition. You may not even be seeing this transformation. I mean, there were times in my life that I just kept on keeping on, and my life transformed. I transformed. I became a better person. For example, as I've been studying spiritually over the last year and a half or so, well, I've always studied spiritually. Let's just stop with that. But as it's become a major thrust of my life, it's always been kind of a major thrust too. Okay. When I was doing my previous career, which I'm still doing. But when it was my only career, I lost sight of who I am and who I've always been. I've always been a spiritual seeker, a person who wants to know more about spirit, who wants to interact with the god and the goddess, things like that. But I got caught up in my career and in doing things that way and lost me. Well, and it wasn't until I realized how much that career was costing me emotionally, spiritually, and started looking for other options that I started growing again. And I made a lot of changes, and my life is better. But and I didn't see that happening. Some of it was even a reaction to things that were beyond my control. But I didn't see the changes taking place, but I've started seeing that they have taken place. For example, my daughter Bootsy, I don't know how much she's gotten on to me over the years about being a bitch. She's like, "Mom, be nice." Well, I thought I was being nice, but now I realize I wasn't. And I have another friend who's in that same profession, and she's always a bitch because we have so much pressure and so many other things going on that we never really saw what we were doing that was so wrong. And I don't think she has any idea. I don't think a lot of them do. But I see it over and over and over again. So Leos, this is your time to transform. Start looking for those little things because you are transforming. You are changing and becoming, hopefully, a better person. Now we're going to look at the crystal ball. I see a mountain. I feel like that's saying that there's going to be some obstacles to overcome, but that you're able to overcome it because you're going to go up the mountain and then down the mountain. And on the way down, it's way easier than going up. And I see a bird going to the right. When a bird is going to the right, it's meaning something is new, something is starting. So I believe that that goes with that transformation. You are starting something new in your life. And I see an arrowhead, which is about protection and courage. You are going to be protected by spirit in this transformation, in these changes, and you are going to have the courage to go on through it. So if y'all want to ask me a question, send me a text 405-512-9400. Just ask me a yes or no question, and I'll answer it with my pendulum tomorrow. And also, if you want to do a private reading, same phone number, 405-512-9400. And if not, I'll just see you in a few days. Oh, and by the way, please subscribe to my channel so I can just keep doing these videos. Okay.